Hello.
Hello, is that Phil?
How are you, Evan?
Not too bad. Lovely to speak to you today, sir.
Good. What's the weather like over there? 'Cause it's cracking here, mate.
It's cold here. That's all I can say. It's probably nicer where you're at.
To be sure.
It's early morning there, isn't it?
Mate, I'm bloody cracking, mate. I've been up since 5 o'clock. I got up early, mate.
You're not hanging about today.
No, I'm an early bird anyway, Evan. I'm an early bird.
It sounds like you're back to full health again.
Thanks, mate. I am very well. Very sorted. Got a few things sorted out. I'm really in good shape.
All the health problems behind you then?
Yeah, pretty much so. We can that tomorrow with them.
Obviously, the most exciting thing is the European dates that have been announced for next year. Are you looking forward to those?
Oh, that's good.
It's quite an extensive run of dates.
Yes, so actually, hey, look, I'm used to the hard grind. I'm just not sure about my mates, but they'll be okay. I'll keep them in straight for the old sort of style of one on one off. But yeah, we're going to be working hard, so hopefully we can rise to it.
You're going back into the sweaty little clubs for the first time in years for you, I would imagine. Are you looking forward to getting up close and personal?
Well, I'm looking forward to having a big fat sound and fucking and making the place move around a bit.
You've obviously got a power trio now instead of the 5-piece. Does that mean you have to play a little bit harder, work a bit harder?
Well, we've got another guitarist now. We've got a rhythm guitarist that we're highly beating into shape at the moment. He's just the right guy for us. So we've lucked out there. We've got it's all coming together quite well. Because I suppose you've heard the album, have you, Eamon? Of course you would have heard.
Yeah, I have indeed. It's a little bit cleaner than what you've been used to, but it's still the same hard rock sound, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of, sort of, well, I hope you like it. That's what we're mainly going to be doing, and hopefully, fucking nailing it. So.
You put that together while you were still with AC/DC, isn't that right?
Well, in and out of AC/DC, there were a couple of long pauses in between there.
And is that why you decided to do it? Because AC/DC weren't working at the time?
Well, no, I decided to do it way back, 1985 when I first kind of split from the guys for a while. I was sort of sitting around and I'm kind of isolated from everything, and it's just sort of some stuff I started doing by myself, and it's just sort of grown into what it is. But we're happy with it.
The idea sprang from, that long ago, just after Flick of the Switch then?
Yeah. So I ended up building a studio because I'm very do musical. I'm not really a sort of a highfalutin musician.
Yeah.
But I'm a sort of a ground level kind of achiever. That's my forte. I do best. But I'm really looking forward to it. And if we can come to Ireland, that would be fucking fantastic. I don't know if there's any Irish dates on there, but man, that would be fucking great, mate. I come from the Boyles. I'm sure it's a popular crowd over there or not, so I'm very careful what I say, but I've got a bit of Irish in me, and you can probably tell. But so I'm digressing, Eamon. I'm digressing.
No, not at all. One thing I wanted to ask you about was I was watching the video for Head Job, and you've always been a fan of the fast cars. I noticed you're driving around in the video.
That's a 599, and it's 100 mile an hour in 7 seconds from a standstill. It's a fucking beast. I love it. But I couldn't understand why they made it go so slow on the video, but it was good.
It reminded me of the Let There Be Rock movie.
Oh, yeah.
You're driving around in a Porsche and that. Is that around a wintry field in France, I think?
That's around the Versailles, the lake of Versailles there, and that was in 1928. Similar, but unsimilar.
That brings me nicely to... It's my birthday in January.
I'm not getting you a Porsche.
Yeah, oh, come on. But something that I'm a guitar player as well. The reason I play guitar is because of AC/DC. And I've always loved the fact that the album Let There Be Rock was born the same time as I was. It was recorded in January 1977. And I wanted to know, do you have many memories of recording that album?
Well, yeah, sort of. Like all those albums, all those early albums that we did with Alberts, for all kind of, you could have been, you could mistake one to the other any time.
Yeah.
I remember the first recording, which was the High Voltage. That was the first thing I recorded with the band, and that was pretty nerve-wracking. I was young. I was just a young fella, but they made me what I am today, and so and I hope that's a good thing. So it's very good.
You recorded a massive catalogue of material with the band. I mean, was it a case of, did you just go in and, okay, Phil, you got 3 days to record your drum parts and that was it, you go in and out, or was there a bit more thought to it than that?
No, we're going as a rhythm track band with Malcolm and Angus and Kurt and Kurt at the time, and myself as playing rhythm track. And notes that they had to catch, the steps that they main feel of the song, and whether they were putting the drums down or whatever.
What's your favourite of the albums you worked on with AC/DC? Do you have a favourite?
I probably like Rock or Bust as much as any of them. It was 10 days I was doing that. I managed to get home for my daughter's birthday. So, 10 days, mate, 10 days.
So that's pretty old school, really, isn't it? 10 days to do an album.
I guess so. That was in this day and age where you can take 6 months to get a couple of tracks down. Depending on how you go about it. But we backed it down as with Stevie putting in, and they went down really well. I love Hard Times and the guitar sound on Mission Control is fucking out of it, man. It's the best guitar sound I've ever heard.
The album that springs to mind for me that was probably the most frustrating for you would be For Those About to Rock. That was like 3 months and moving about studios and everything.
Yeah. Oh no, you just sort of whatever the band does, you just sort of figure it around. There's no, and it's not a. There's that one was the Back in Black, wasn't it? With that on Parrot. So that was did we in Paris? Was that rock? We did Flick of the Switch in Paris, I think. Master as well, but my memory's slipping a bit.
Just when you mentioned Flick of the Switch, because that's one of my favourite AC/DC albums, it's very underrated.
Right.
It's been said that you left the band after a fight with Malcolm. Is that the way it went down?
It wasn't really like that. It was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
When you look back on those things, like that, I never worried about just misunderstanding.
Something you just mentioned there was Rock or Bust. Were you disappointed that you never got to play the live shows?
I was. But it's called shooting yourself in the foot, young man. And I second did it, mate, and I did it well. It's all behind me. I'm sort of, my work was restricted and I did a bit of trouble travelling around, so I used to, but we're working with that, and not done yet.
Would you have liked the chance to have played with Axl Rose lineup?
I'll pass on that question.
No problem. So how do you replace Brian Johnson? That's the thing.
How do you replace Bon Scott? Brian did a great job, and I don't know. Brian was just a pretty hard act to follow, and maybe Axl did well to nut out a few tunes, But that's all. Yeah.
Would you be comfortable being an AC/DC now with Malcolm, Brian, and Cliff gone?
Well, yeah, it would be. Yeah, there's there are other options. I mean, I got my ideas, but I'm not trying to tell him how to suck eggs. I could just don't quite be on any of this. You got me battling away.
Yeah.
But, nothing's impossible. Let's just say that.
Have you had any contact at all with any of the guys since your hassle?
I've had contact with the guys and the crew.
Anything from Cliff or Brian?
Yeah, I've heard from Brian. I was talking to Brian a couple of days ago. Yeah. Sort of about cars and how fucking useless he is. It's quicker away. him.
How's he keeping?
He's going alright. He's going alright, yeah.
Coming back to the solo shows then, I'm imagining you're going to play a mix of material, solo and AC/DC tracks.
Well, we're going to do the Bond Fest, so we picked out a few of Bond songs, and we think our boy Badge will do quite a good justice, and we're looking forward to sort of bringing that back, we're looking forward to Bond Fest tremendously, That's on the 28th of April, somewhere in Scotland, I think.
I'm sure that's going to be a raucous show.
Oh, mate, that will be fucking great. I'm sure it will be. I can't wait. I'm really excited.
Are you going to be playing some deep tracks, or are you going to stick to the whole lot of Rosies of this world?
I'll tell you one of the Bond ones we're going to play. I'm just going to have a look at the list. I've got a lot of things down at my age, but The list says, mind your own fucking business. No, it doesn't. It says, shot down in flames. We're going to do shot down in flames. That's one. Well, we'll be fucking rocking them, and I promise you that, mate. Fucking rocking them, so...
One last question for you then. Any plans for a second solo album?
Absolutely, yeah. And it'll give up being the solos sort of thing as we... I don't know how long this is going to go for. I'm fucking 346 years old now, so I'm not sure how far into the future I'm looking, but while we're still out doing it, we're going to keep doing it. We've got plans for a second album, and as long as we're all alive and not having a stroke or anything, it'll be good, mate. Yeah.
That's the way to do it. And you'll be engineering and producing again as well.
Oh, I don't think I'll be engineering, but I'll be producing, I imagine. So I like it just being how I like it, so pain in the ass. But you get what you want, so.
Did I notice you with a guitar strapped around you in that head job video?
Yeah, I wrote a lot of the songs. I played back next to Malcolm Young for 40 years, mate. I know how a guitar's supposed to go, so it's within, so it's coming without. Anyway, I better go now. All right, Eamon, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Eamon. So everyone in Ireland for me, so I would love to get there, and then the boys will come down and fucking knock something over sometime, anytime. It'd be fucking great.